comparison, analysis. Sometimes these are very important words. When you over-criticize, when you over-analyze, when you over-expect a relationship, a personality can turn poisonous. In training, sometimes we use harsh language. We use certain words which hurt others, but that is not to hurt. Har Har Mahadev. Comparison, analysis. Sometimes these are very important words which play a concrete role in development of a personality of a person. But sometimes when you over-criticize, when you over-analyze, when you over-expect a relationship, a personality can turn poisonous. When we start working with someone, maybe family, maybe in the workplace, we analyze people around us. We comprehend them. We try to understand them. We try to project our mentality towards them, our emotions towards them. And sometimes, maybe our motive is not fulfilled. They are not apt in a way that we are expecting. And then we start criticizing. We maintain a thought pattern for them that they are doing wrong. We give them a word, they are waste. They are useless. No one is useless in this universe. If someone is useless, universe or natural forces will remove that person. If you are not required, you will be removed from the system. If you are there in the system, you are still there to play a role. When a clock stops, it gives us correct reading twice a day. Even in that condition, then how can we say that a person is useless? Maybe that person is not fitting in our mental frame. Maybe that person is not getting along with our thought pattern. But that doesn't mean that we have to demean that person. You can analyze, you can say whatever you want to, but look carefully, watch carefully what your words are doing to another person. In training, sometimes we use harsh language. We use certain words which hurt others, but that is not to hurt. That is a training process. You should be mentally balanced to use your words wisely, to use your impact wisely. If your impact is more than the adequate, it will hurt each and every relation around you. Either it's your work relation or it's your personal relation. When you are imposing your thoughts constantly on others, their development gets hampered. We see this thing in our family. Parents sometimes impose their thoughts, their mentality so loudly on the children, their children become framed. And when the child is adequate according to their definition or performing well in their frame, we say that our child is beautiful. How good is our child? No, how robotic is your child? A robotic or mechanical lifestyle is not an ideal lifestyle. What is the mentality of the child? What does that child wants? How that child wants to live his or her life? Have you ever asked your child about all these things? Never. You don't ask them, you give them the option that this is the thing that you have to do. You select options wisely according to your own mentality, not according to the ability or the credibility of the child. Our mentality can be restricted or limited, but the next generation is filled with ideologies, is filled with ideas, concepts. Treat everyone according to the possibility and the karma or deeds. Treat everyone in a way that you should be maintaining their energy in a brighter way or developing their energy in a brighter way. When you are treating your child or your employee or your student or anyone around you, their growth should be in your mentality, in your projection. If your growth is certain, if your growth is your priority, their growth should also be your priority. And growth comes with mental, physical, emotional, social, in every way. When you think about others, don't think with narrow gestalt. Think with broader perspective. Don't treat others in the way that you want to treat them. In the way they should be treated. Treat them always in this way. When you treat people with their betterment, in the way of their betterment, with the concept of their betterment, then they flourish, then they blossom. People often comes to us with the concept or with a ideology that I want my child to become this. I want my child to become that. What does the child want? Whenever you interact with your child, ask, discuss. Don't select a career for a child. Ask them how they want to contribute in the society. Ask them what you like in the society, what you don't like in the society. How do you want to contribute in this world? How can you make this world more beautiful? Then help them to select the career. The career they select after this discussion will be the best possible career, and they will never feel boredom in that career. They never feel that this career is waste just to earn money, not for the enjoyment. Their passion and the career will be same. Maximum people lack passion and compassion in their career because their career is selective or subjective. They have selected their career so subjectively or objectively that their passage is only including wealth, money. But when you select prosperity while selecting your career will be never ending. And you will be never bored in your career when you are in the later age of your lifespan. At the age of 60, at the age of 70, you will never be losing that career. Nowadays, people flip, people switch from one relation to another, one career to another. They get into a career, they get bored, then they switch. Your conscious brain is acting very wisely that you are selecting your career beautifully, but your subconscious is disappointed. This frequent switch is the frequent disappointment. You selected one career, you became disappointed, you gone to next career, again disappointed, then next, then next, then next. What are you having? Money and series of disappointment. Money will vanish, but disappointment will be there. Select wisely, think wisely. Select prosperity over richness. Richness has an end. Prosperity has no end. Be wise. Try to meditate at least once a day. Try to meditate in the morning hours. Try to sit with yourself in silence, with no music, with no words, with nothing around you. Just in silence for 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes. rejuvenate your system. Your system, your own body, mind and soul has trillions of possibilities, trillions of things which can lead you in the righteous way. Try this. I hope this discussion will help you in some way. You can place your questions in the chat box. You can ask us whatever you want. God bless you. Har Har Mahadev.